Normally I rebuild the engine in the race car at the end of the season, but this season I'm doing something different and I'm building a new engine. And this engine isn't really for the race car, it's kind of for a secret project, but anyway, we'll get to that. So still has the crank in there. I actually took the pistons out of this to put in my daily. But yeah, we're gonna build it back up to another 9,000 RPM, 800 horsepower, potentially B204.
There's got to be another way that makes sense for you and your money. Paying lower fees, which can mean better returns, so you can retire on your terms. Become up to 30% wealthier with a Quest Wealth Portfolio's RS.
So if you noticed, I didn't bring this to a machine shop at all. I didn't get it resurfaced, I didn't get it line bored or anything, honed, nothing. And there's a reason for that. This block is actually in really good shape. You can see the cross hatches there. Bores are just a bit dirty because I coated them in oil. But it's in really good shape. I mean, the deck surface is never really a problem on these cars, so I can literally just sand that. The bearings looked amazing coming out of it. This is actually the bearings that came out of it. Everything was running good, so there's no need for a line bore or anything. When I put the main studs in and torque everything down, they're obviously going to tighten up clearances, but I have my own way to deal with that. So really this thing didn't need any machine shop work at all, so I kind of saved myself a penny there. But again, resurfacing the head wouldn't make a big difference because I'm using my special VFR head gasket, which uses sealant, so it really doesn't need it. So that's the good thing. Up to this point, the only money I've spent on this is just paint and then a lot of hours, so that's kind of cool. Now that the block is nice and clean, I got to clean out some of the surface rust that built up inside the oil galleries. So I got some nice long tube cleaners. You know, just stick them down in the galleries and then get it clean. Nothing too crazy. And then before I start putting parts in, I gotta actually put some of these bad boys in. So I need to put a 4mm restrictor going to the head because that's what I run on this thing. And then on the bottom side, I'm actually gonna plug this port and then this port right here because those actually feed the balance shaft on this side. For this side, to plug the balance shaft feed, I actually have to put plugs in there. But I like to do it this way, putting a NPT plug there because it stops the oil from actually having to go across and then up and then hit a plug. You'll end up with like a little air pocket in this area when you shut the car off for extended periods of time. So by plugging it right here, the oil goes into the main and it just stops. It doesn't have to go back up. So it essentially acts like these ones do, which don't have this drilling. Anything you can do to stop any air pockets from being in the oil or any cavitation from happening is going to help you on a high RPM race engine. So what's next? Is clean the galleries, put the plugs in. I can put the oil squirters back in, and then I can put in the main bearings and the studs and everything, torque everything down, and then check the clearances. I forgot to mention one of the more crucial ones.
They just don't work out, you know. But we're doing it now. This is the third week.
Yeah, first, or he was taking a version of it, and
Well, he was the first to combine a way of communicating that never existed before, and people are learning so much more about things than ever before.